was among the 5th contingent, which was deployed at Muemba District, Cabo Delgado last year October on a peacekeeping mission. Corporal Tshegetsang, who died at the age of 35 after serving Botswana Defence Force over a 15-year period, was deployed in Mozambique as an auto mechanic and was hailed as someone who was devoted and dedicated to his duty.
Motogolo ake e ne le mogaka o godile mo lapela ga kgaitsadi ake a le ditiro dintle ga gona tsatsi lepele e leng gore o na disappointa ke ne ke ikgatla ka setogolo sa me a sampe a le mo botshelong.
Tshegetsang e ne le bangwe ba masole a e leng gore ga re batla tiro e dirwa ka matsetselego re ne re roma bone e ne le ra matlhajana e ne re ha o monetse koloi gore a e dire a ba e dira ka botswapelo o na ska gore a re nya mo go kampala le koloi tsa me go ba hela re ne re monela a ba dira koloi e be e tsena mo ntweng ne go sena tsatsi lepe le nkileng ka utlwa go te koloi nngwe e kile ya tlhoka go ya patrolong kana operation ka gore e mo paletse.
Eulogies delivered on behalf of BDF Commander Major General Placid Serokgo and Head of Mission for Samim Professor Mphumulomo described Corporal Tshegetsang's demise as a huge loss to his family, the entire nation, as well as Mozambique.
Corporal Tshegetsang was a dedicated soldier, served the Samim with pride and diligence. His bravery and sacrifice will always be remembered. Samim personnel is wishing you strength and peace during this difficult time. Re leba sesole sa Botswana, re mo kutlo botlhokong le lona, re ne re solofetse fa santse a tla direla setšhaba sa Botswana le go se sireletsa ka lebaka le lelele, mme ka go tlhoka lesego o re tlogela re sa solofela.
Corporal Tshegetsang is survived by both his parents, 3 siblings and 2 children. Jessica Pilani, BTV News, Letlhakeng.
The Federation of African Law Students, FALAS Botswana, intends to create opportunities for law students to ensure that they utilize available opportunities in legal field. Mr. Tefo Lekoko, the director of FALAS, said this at the FALAS seminar that was organized to bring law students and experts in this area under one roof to motivate them to come up with solutions for existing challenges. Reports.
The Federation of African Law Students consists of diverse law students aiming to create opportunities for their peers to excel in the legal field known for its lucrative nature and abundant opportunities. The organization also seeks to expose members to untapped areas of law that hold potential for young lawyers to succeed.
The law is very diverse, so it develops, and some areas of the law are not within our curriculum. I can mention a few. Your environment law, your mineral law, and most importantly, my favorite, procurement law. I love this law so much. So it's not offered in our universities as part of our curriculum. So what we intend to do as FALAS is to find this gap that exists within our curriculums and how then we can ensure that we bridge it. And how are we going to do that? Today is a starting point.
FALAS decided that we have this seminar so that we can or get together with this beautiful and great professionals so that they help us navigate law school and the legal fraternity better, right?
The Molaokobatun seminar was graced by some legal experts who shared tips and qualities that young lawyers need to succeed in the field.
When you're in court, the court does not expect to see two attorneys standing at the same time. When you see two attorneys standing at the same time for a couple of minutes or for a few seconds, then you know that one of the attorneys is out of order. Because what we expect in court is that when a fellow person is speaking, you concede and you sit.
The FALAS organization also intends to grow the scope of legal research in different areas of the law to fill some existing gaps within the curriculum and thereafter compile a report that will be submitted to schools that offers law studies such as University of Botswana, GUC and Baisaho University on where they are lacking and map a way forward. Gobolesimang Boitshwarelo, BTV News, Gaborone.
Minister of Youth, Gender, Sport and Culture, Mr. Dumiso Rakgare, says his ministry will continue supporting youth to better their lives. He says there are a number of challenges that prevent young people from starting their own businesses, as well as utilizing existing government empowerment programs due to lack of access to those services and shortage of land, amongst others. He further said they are working to find solutions with stakeholders that provide these services. Mr. Rakgare said this when visiting youth who benefited from the LIMIT initiative. The minister also visited Zabon youth who make a living through arts and crafts. Well, we apologize for that clip without sound. Now moving on, former leader of the opposition and founding president of the Botswana Congress Party, BCP, Michael Kitso Dingake, has died aged 96. According to a statement from the Botswana Congress Party, Dingake passed away this afternoon after a short illness. Dingake served as MP for Gaborone Central from 1994 until 1999. He was first elected under the BNF whilst its vice president and famously led the party split in 1998, which resulted in the formation of BCP. Dingake served as BCP founding leader from 1998 until stepping down in 2001 with the late Otladisa Kosalesi emerging as his successor. Now, women in Khabane, Mankodi constituency participated in a workshop on women empowerment, focusing on developing a healthy mindset to better adapt to and embrace developments. The area MP, Mr. Kagiso Musi, who had attended the workshop in a show of solidarity, implored the women to commit to seeking knowledge as a path to self-development. Budulo Mohorusi with more.
In a bid to empower women and promote national progress, a seminar focusing on holistic wellness for women was recently held. Speakers at the seminar highlighted the link between mental health and overall well-being, emphasizing the need for women to prioritize self-care and self-improvement.
gore nna ke le mme ke tshwantse gore ke itsamaise jang ke itshware jang ke ithatahatse jang a kere o se ka ya re ka moso wa bona rampetšhane hela a ba go tsela ditsagago ditlhabollo di simolla ka motho ha tlhabologile ditlhabollo di nna motlhogo mo go ene gore a di lemoge a kgone go di ipaakanyetsa.
Ke rata go le ra ke mo Setswaneng sa rona kgotsa ke re mo malatsi a gompieno ga re batla go tshola re batla go tshola re le 35 years to 40 ra riang re kgwediwa ke thuto le go pagama le maemo ga o le dingwaga tse 35 wa bo setse ka 5% ya mai a o simolotseng yo journey ka.
By fostering healthy mindset, women can overcome obstacles and seize opportunities for personal and professional growth.
Re how are you right gore o dirilwe ka dilo tse di harologaneng tse di ramotho yo e leng wena go na le tlhaloganyo ha re go ra re how are you re itse gore tlhaloganyo ya gago e a bereka ga re itse gore a e berekela ko left kana e berekela ko righting me a bereka motho ka batho ke motho ga Brenda Fassie re bana kotsele gore re tle re ha o le motho you are also a social being you bond and you connect
tsatsi le letsatsi a re dile le batho sentle le ha o sa ikutlwe mo moeng o na le mathata ko lapeng ha o tsena ko officing ga kologela gore ha o tsena ko businesseng gore client ya gago e batla go bona o ntse aka nontse mabana.
The seminar concluded with a call to action for women to utilize the Chama Chama Fund, also take knowledge and inspiration gained from the event and apply it in their daily lives. Budulo Mogoros, BTV News, Raban.
Monapolole District Commissioner Ms. Tebogo Bagopi says 5 accounts have been opened at FNBB which will be used to receive and save money donated to assist bereaved families of the 45 members of the ZCCs and Anyanas who lost their lives in a bus crash in Limpopo, South Africa. You're watching BTV News. Thank you for staying with us. Now, moving on, 26-year-old Miss Leah Barobetsi from Lenzwele village has been crowned Miss Supranational Botswana 2024. This comes after a tough competition between her and other 9 contestants who were a marvel to watch last evening at the Miss Supranational Botswana 2024 grand finale in Gaborone. The pageant, which aims to celebrate beauty with a purpose, also featured a segment highlighting the contestants' advocacy and community work. Mojadi Mukibelo.
The night, full of glitzy and glamour, showcased a flamboyant and exciting competition amongst young ladies who came with the intention to clinch the coveted crown. The young women used the platform to raise awareness about important social issues and promote positive change in their communities, as well as taking Botswana's tourism industry to greater heights. As the competition reached its last lap, Miss Leah showed that she's a force to be reckoned with and the most deserving lady amongst the rest, and she shown resilience and strong confidence in scooping the title.
Well, it wasn't an easy journey, to be honest. It was hard. During this journey, I've overcome, so I went through both physical and emotional challenges. And you know what I did? For each and every challenge, I used it as a catalyst for development. And it made me to be the strongest person that I am. Honestly, I feel like, I had many challenges. Am I going to make it through? Am I going to do it? But it's like, well, I believe in myself. My confidence is the one that made me get this crown today. And it's just being authentic. Those are the qualities that help me to get this crown.
The pageant has shown a remarkable growth since its inception.
The franchise, there is a Supranational International, and then we bought the franchise into that. So they are happy. The fact that they have extended our contract to have this on for a long time, I'm sure they see a lot of growth and a lot of potential in this team that is running the Supranational Botswana.
The spirit of sisterhood shown by the former queen was significant and relevant to the reigning queen.
All the teachings are required are not meant to be kept for me alone. They are to be shared and learned. Good things are meant to be shared so that they multiply. I do believe I'll be seeing her as much often to teach her about etiquette as well. I can't rely on it, but we share. Etiquette, walk, make sure right, and also make sure she understands the complexity of Sasi with me.
The reigning queen is flanked by her first princess, Miss Kifile Gabona Kemo, and Miss Abe Sefakonyane scooping the second princess. Leah is expected to represent Botswana at the international stage on the 6th of July this year at Poland. Mojadi Mukibelo, BTV News, Gaborone.
Local fashion designers in Botswana are set to receive a boost as they are given a platform in the upcoming Mrs. Botswana pageant. The Mrs. Botswana brand intends to grow and support local designers on an international space. This was highlighted by the director of the organization, Mrs. Khalalelo Lesetedi, during their recently held fashion show in Gaborone. Refilo Mutube reports.
The Mrs. Botswana pageant, known for celebrating married women and their achievements, is taking a bold step towards promoting local fashion designers. The organizers have decided to collaborate with local designers to create a unique and stunning outfits for the contestants, highlighting the rich culture and creativity of Botswana.
Re ka jalo gone go rotloetsa bana ba Botswana jaaka gompieno re rotloetsa di graduates tsa Gaborone Technical College mme re na le bana ba bangwe jaaka med design ba ileng gore re tswa ga re bereka le bone ba direla gone mo re go bitsang re costume tse ileng gore di dirisa gape le kwante gore ekisa le hasa la rona la Botswana le lentele.
I am truly inspired. The fashion industry is growing, so our mothers growing into it, and it's lovely that they are creative as we are, and they're showing us a new version of creativity, and I can't wait to see more from them.
The event, which featured 8 contestants, allowed them to showcase their showstopper designs alongside their families, competing to be named the best dressed for the parade. Ms. Leroy Mosipidi emerged as the winner, taking the first position.
I think from today, in Botswana, we can see the capabilities that our fashion designers have, and I'm wearing one ensemble from Met Design.
I'm the director of Met Designs Fashion and Met Kids Academy. So I'm the one where I've been designing costumes for over 2 years now for Mrs. Botswana. And but as we speak right now, ever since Mrs. Botswana, and I do believe and I'm going to go far with these costumes as
The Mrs. Botswana brand is hoped to host its grand finale on the 1st of June 2024, where the Queen will be announced, and the collaboration with local designers is expected to add a unique and vibrant element to the pageant. Refilo Mutube, BTV News, Gaborone.
Well, that is the news this hour. Jose on standby. She's going to be taking you through the world of sport. Jose, it's your time.
Oh, yes. Good evening, Samuka. And of course, let me take this time to give Botswana the sports news. All right. Thank you so much, Samuka, and greetings to you all. As he has already mentioned, I'm Joswanka, bringing to you Botswana Tonight sports news. And with that, let's get straight into it. In a bid to celebrate the legacy of Botswana's first president, Cesar Tsakama, and unite the nation, an activation event for a marathon to be held under his name was held in Sorowe. During the event, Jose Sorohola Sereze emphasized the significance of changing mindsets while commemorating the late Cesar Tsakama. The marathon will be held in Sorowe on the 29th and 30th of June this year. And now moving on, local ladies national football team the Mess defeated Lesotho 2-1 in the international friendly game played at Royal Aria Stadium. Laona Moloi and Gitumetse Ditebe scored for Botswana while Tolana Swahili scored for Lesotho. Lydia Pulko has more details.
The Mess took the lead on the 30th minute through Laona Moloi's strike, and the score remained unchanged until the halftime break. Five minutes into the second half, the referee awarded the Mess a penalty after Lesotho brought down Gitumetse Ditebe inside the area. Ditebe did not make any mistake, extending Botswana's goals to 2. However, Lesotho fought hard and their efforts paid off as they pulled one back through Toloana Tswale, and the game ended 2-1 in favor of Botswana.
We didn't start the game well. We were very slow. We made a lot of technical errors, especially in the first half. And for us, the energy was not right. Out of possession of the ball in high press, I felt we struggled because of energy, and we gave a little bit too much room for them to play. We were not able to lock out options in midfield, and something that we improved in the second half. I felt we had a good second half. We created good opportunities. We were good on the ball. We had good movement on and off the ball. We had the right energy, and maybe we have to go back and see why we didn't score enough today.
Ka nnete motho ka se lebelle ntho tse mohlolo hakalo hobane jwale e ne le engwe ya di-game tse re reng di tlo go thusa hore re tsebe rona ho tloa hona jwale ho ya pele na re tlo sebetsang jwang mme ka nnete re lekile hore re fe motho le mo monyetla le ha le hore ba ke ba bapala nako e tshwanang but ka nnete o na le ntho tse ntle haholo tse re di boneng ka yona nako e kgutshwane re nang le yona ka tsela e tshwanang ho ntsona le tse ngata haholo tse re tlamang ho di lokisa go ona wala ha o sheba in terms of physique ha o sheba Botswana e batla ebile betere hore feta o tshwara bolo e batlile ba betere hore feta empa herere ka go so be le nako e ngata hakalo re sebetsa mmoho ntse le dintho tse re reng re tlamaya be ra di hlokomela be le re ha re tloa mona be re lo sebetsana le tsona.
The Mets will continue with their preparations for the WAFCON Finals tournament scheduled for Morocco this year when they face Namibia on Tuesday in another international friendly match at Royal Area Stadium. Kick-off time is 1600 hours. Lydia Poloko, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
And now into table tennis. Baka Maluka and Sepiso Rebatene are the 2024 winners of the Clash of Tartars Table Tennis Championships held in Gaborone over the weekend. Maluka of Moshupa Spanners beat Mumpati Chabe of BDF 3-1 to clinch the men's gold medal title, while Sepiso Rebatene emerged victorious in the ladies' final after defeating Olorato Ramagapo 3-2. The competition is in its 7th year running. Ran Kawanyane has more details.
Bagam Maluka qualified for the final after eliminating Masale Sole 3-2, while Mumpati Chabe, on the other hand, advanced to the final after beating Tirole Somo 3-1. Chabe started the match on a high note, winning the first set 9-11. Maluka leveled matters, winning the second set 11-8 before claiming the third set 11-5. The fourth set was a must-win for both, as Maluka needed it to wrap the match up, while for Chabe, it was a must-win set to take the match into a deciding set. However, it was Maluka who made it count, winning it 12-10.
Match wa finally ha ke tsore ko rank ne kana le tsapanyana for ka match wa ntse ke tswa mo gona anong go rena go batla ke khoba khitsi pele gore ke akanya ga gore ke kgone go wina mo tournament ya gompieno level ya competition ne le go godimo bana gompieno ba tlile ba ipankantse le bone ba batla go wina tournament kana ka gore ya nthe go mo ka ke thebo tsana so go dingala mongwe le mongwe ka wina mongwe le mongwe ka lose.
I'm very impressed ka ke see my results ka tournament hitile e ya gompieno. So comparing the two tournaments go ke selekele confidence ya metse le ha o diminyana last tournament ka nne se nna hela wa tlo go ke le mona tsiko a take a mine wela ke seleke dirisa take thata ke dirisa take but ke sa defend.
The ladies' final pitted experienced players in Tsepiso Rebatene and Olorato Ramagapo. Ramagapo got off the mark well, winning the first two sets, making it 2-0. Rebatene came back in full force to claim the match 3-2 after winning the last three sets.
I'm not really impressed because I was up 2-0 and the sets ka setele one gore ke hetse aba khona go boela go abua from azoko go morago. So totela ha ka khutsohalla the outcome, but overall ke tumela ka ha ne ke tshameka ka teng because compared to the previous times since ke tshameka lene one in analyze the upper hand mo go initiating attack, but this time around ke na le that upper hand ya attack.
The final it was very tough because Olorato led 2-0 and she was too strong. But because some of the factors my former coach, this is the second time Olorato and I'm coach. The first time the previous tournament of which in the final but I managed to win.
Clash of Titans Table Tennis Championship, which was in its 7th year running, was paving way for the Phoenix Assurance League, which is expected to start in the not-so-distant future. Ryan Khemonyane, BTV Sport, Gaborone.
And now into Botswana Premier League updates. VTM Football Club continue to fight for the survival of the relegation acts as they defeated Morupule Wanderers 3-1 in a Botswana Premier League game played at Palape Stadium yesterday. Kweketso Ramonso has more details of the game.
Although they lost the match, Morupule, who went into this encounter still riding high after a 2-0 win over Oraba United during the week, started the match on a high note, opening the scoring sheet through Julius Dikozani in the 21st minute of the first half, and they maintained the lead until the halftime break. After the break, VTM, who went into this encounter still licking their wounds from their 1-0 loss they suffered during the midweek game against Masitauka, came back rejuvenated, and their efforts paid off as Bogosi Mfila leveled the score on the 52nd minute. 4 minutes later, Mfila completes his brace as he gave VTM a 2-1 lead. Lakimokwana sealed VTM victory with the third and the final goal of the match.
We were not ourselves today, to be honest with you. I think we are having a problem playing in this field. We're losing 3-1 in this field. It's not good. This is my third game, but I don't want to take it that I'm new. I have to take it that I'm old. Today my players were not themselves. I don't know what the problem is, because we played better for Orapa and we come and lose this Mali here. The second game we lose at 3-1. And my third game Motimi is not a good start for me.
It wasn't easy, you know. Moropolule, they are coming from a win, and we had that pressure coming from a loss at home, and we're not doing fine, especially at home. We had information about Moropolule. We had to plan because they are good at those long balls. So as we had to work on those areas so that at least we are able to diffuse them at all costs. We knew to say they will come on us, especially on those long balls, and at the same time the wing play, because they are quicker on the wings. So we said we have to maintain our shape.
VTM's 6th victory left them at the 10th position of the log standing with 23 points, while Murupule's 10th loss increased their relegation woes. Kwekeza Monsu, BTV Sport, Palape.
And now into BP Ultimate Rally updates. Local motorbike rider Ross Branch finished 5th in BP Ultimate Rally 5th. Oh yes, kindly we apologize for that. Finished the race in a time of 50 minutes, 18 seconds. Van Weberen of Monster Energy won the stage in 48 minutes, 37 seconds, while Toshas Karena came second in a time of 48 minutes, 52 seconds. The BP Ultimate Rally competition came to an end this afternoon with Ross Branch on position 7 of the overall stage, while Toshas Karena won the overall stage, followed by Sebastian Bula. We apologize for that technical glitch. And now moving on, Masitauka moved 3 steps up to position 8 of the Botswana Premier League log standings after defeating log leaders Joining Galaxy 2-1 at Dinaledi Academy ground. Majatlaka are the first to score through Jacob Mloi's strike, while Tabansi Singh equalized for Galaxy before Monty Yunusa netted the second goal. The Galaxy are still at the top of the table with 50 points, followed by Township Rollers with 48 points. Let's take a look at the highlights of the game.
Ya kutoka Abutile Sanaka Sakana Tota baya kwa pele mtu abaki takwele alibaya tayele toa Mloi anela jala tapasa majata kama Masitauka mayanta yaketa pele mama Tameko Perbone Galaxy Mkonto Romela Kwele wash Bano sajalo ya hubwela Motshameko Galaxy khotsa mothagwanya free kick wa romela Ramotse thula ka ditlhogo bona Monti abe ba ya tlanya le letloa anela jelo majatlagano ya bobedi o Salaja Joy.
A game full of errors, a game full of mistakes, both for the playing personnel and the match officials. I look at the penalty, that I think it was a penalty, and the match official says offside. I look at the goal they scored, the second goal, when the ball hit the bar, it hit the bar and it goes out, and the match official had already, before the ball hit the bar, had already lifted up the flag. So I don't know whether she saw the ball before it goes into the goal post that it was a goal or what. But I think, to be honest, I'm not going to blame the referee. I need to go check the video and check what really happened.
Very excited, very happy. I think the boy played with tenacity. They played with aggression. They showed a lot of character against a very experienced team. And looking at the circumstances, we haven't been scoring. We were able to score 2 goals. You know, they fought hard, and that's what really made me happy today.
And that is all that we had for you from Botswana Tonight Sports Desk. Until we meet next time, have a blessed night. Now let me bring it back to Udibile Sabuka to give you the headlines of tonight. Udibile.
Right. Thank you, Oseho. Let's do this again next time.
Oh, yes, definitely, right. Udibile.
Now, before we wrap it up, let's take a reminder of our top stories. Corporal Huizone Tseretsang, who succumbed to a short illness in Mozambique, where he was deployed on a peacekeeping mission, is laid to rest. 5 accounts opened at FNBB to receive money donated to assist bereaved families of the 45 members who lost their lives in a bus crash in Limpopo, South Africa. The now in sport, ladies national football team, the Mess, defeat Lesotho in an international friendly encounter played at Royal Aria Stadium. Well, that is all that we had for you this hour. To stay with us. Weather is up next.
Good evening and welcome to today's weather forecast. I'm Pro Victoria Husiami. Let's start off by looking at rainfall amounts recorded this morning at 8 a.m. We have 42 millimeters at Swanning Hill School in Sorowe, 30 at J.C. Lesatedi Garden, 24 at Kamane Primary School, 19 at Mohobane Primary School, 15 at Sunnyside Agric Research, 10 at Mokane Primary School, 6 at Tirelo Primary School in Dibite, 2 millimeters at Nojane Artificial Insemination, 1 millimeter at Sakhala Junior Secondary School in Tamaga and Gaborone Village Meteorological Station. Looking at tonight's satellite image is showing mostly some cloudy conditions to some partly cloudy conditions over much of the country. And for tomorrow, we're expecting mostly cloudy conditions countrywide with fairly widespread thunder showers, except for Khansi, where we're expecting scattered thunder showers. We're also expecting heavy falls of around 50 millimeters or more in 24 hours, with fresh to strong winds of around 26 to 41 kilometers per hour over some areas. In the morning, some mild temperatures over much of Kalahadi and southern Khansi of around 12 to 13 degrees Celsius. But for the rest of the country, warm temperatures are expected, ranging between 17 over Verda, Silibipiko and Francistown to around 19 over Gaborone and Maung. In the afternoon, cold temperatures over Southern District range between 20 to 21 degrees Celsius, and mild temperatures over Kalahadi, Southeast Katlenkwening and Southern Central range between 23 to 26 degrees Celsius. But for the rest of the country, we're expecting warm temperatures of around 27 over much of Northern Central and Northeast to around 31 over Khansi and Qadi. For SADC cities, we're expecting some cloudy conditions with possibilities of rain over Cape Town and Port Elizabeth, with highs of around 20 over Cape Town and 24 over Port Elizabeth. Isolated thunder showers are expected over Johannesburg, Maseru and Manzini, with highs of 15 over Johannesburg. And thunder showers over Lusaka with highs of 29. And partly cloudy conditions over Harare and Antananarivo with highs of 27 over Antananarivo. But for Windhoek, we're expecting some fine conditions with highs of 24 degrees Celsius. Partly cloudy conditions over Blantyre with highs of 27. And thunder showers over Dar es Salaam, Kinshasa, and Luanda with highs of 31 over Kinshasa. That's the weather forecast. Have yourself a good night.
Mohau wa morena Jesu o be le rona kaofela